Hey YouTubers, how y'all doing? It's Van Diva 71 coming at y'all just with a quick message. This is really just for like my young women out here and just women period, okay? But especially women who have small children. Okay. I work in the field of criminal law, okay? Okay. The stuff I see and the stuff that I read is disturbing. Okay? So many times, most of these cases that I see, most of these most of the time I see it's always a female, a woman that has children. She will bring a monster into her life and around her children. You don't do any background search on him, or really you probably did, but you just don't care because you think you can change that man. Sister, you can't. These cases that we see are so disturbing that it literally make your stomach turn your stomach into mush. And some of these cases, you have to cry. Okay? Because some of these women keep letting these monsters in the house all just because you want to have a man. Because you want to have a man. As human beings, we all want to be loved and protected, especially as women. You know what I mean? We want to be in love. We want to be protected. We want to be dolled up and queened up and have some man snuggle you and tell you that you're beautiful and all that stuff. I get all that. But it ain't worth it to bring just any and everybody. Every man you meet, you could be the man last week and this week he's in your house around your children. And now you out here getting your hair and your nails done and he at home watching your baby. You just met his ass last week. This is the stuff that I see. There's a case that happened. Actually, it was in December of 2020. Okay? True story. You can Google it. Look it up. This man, young guy, unalived. Can you even say the K word here on YouTube? I don't know. But he unalived his girlfriend, had her body for 5 days. Okay? He ordered like body bags and that kind of stuff. Okay? He called an Uber. He told the Uber driver he had a bag of laundry. But then he had her 3-year-old son, okay, that was in a stroller. Okay? He took this laundry bag and this 3-year-old child that was in a stroller to the Ohio River. Okay? He threw the 3-year-old boy in the Ohio River, in the water, alive. These people worked tirelessly, okay, to find this child's body. They never recovered this 3-year-old boy's body in the Ohio River. They worked, and we're talking December, and it was freezing cold. They searched that little boy for about 5-6 months. They never found his little body. All they saw was blood on the stroller. And he threw this woman's body, like disposed of this woman's body. Also, the boy's mother. Because I'm quite sure this is somebody she trusted, somebody that she loved, but you brought this monster around you and your child. You brought this monster around you and your child. Now he done unalive her and her 3-year-old son by throwing their bodies in the Ohio River. They never found that little boy. Beautiful child. Beautiful child. Beautiful child. so many disturbing cases, and I don't want to get on here and talk about that. You know, people always wonder, like, how come you don't? I go home every night and have me a drink. I was like, no, you know, I've been doing this for 27 years. The cases that we see are just some things just give you nightmares. I really don't want to talk about the stuff that we see. You know, the stuff that we have to that we read about every day, not just here in Ohio, but around the world. I mean, when you think you read it all, people are doing the craziest things out here. My thing is, ladies, stop bringing these men. You met him last week. Check him out, okay? Everybody walk around here on these damn phones. Run his name. Don't. His name is, his street name is Cool Daddy D. No, run. If his name is Lamont Smith or whatever, run his damn name, date of birth or something, and look his ass up, okay? Before you have him in your life and around your children. Because a lot of these men, from what we see, a lot of these men, they get jealous. Especially a mother who's spending time with her own children, they get jealous. And like we saw, like stuff that we read, and stuff, the cases that's being handled, they will unalive your children or your child because that's how jealous they get. Now, I raised my daughter as a single mother, okay, and I was real strict. When I say strict, I was real strict about who I had around my daughter. I ain't play with none of these cats out here. And they told me before that I was too strict. How the hell you gonna be too strict when it comes to your children, though, for real? If somebody tell you that you too strict, bump that. Be even more strict when it comes to your children. Everybody wanna be strict when it comes to materialistic bullshit. When it comes to their children, though, no, be as strict as you want to be. That phone ringing. I'm not gonna tell you to answer the damn phone. But be as strict as you want to be when it comes to your babies. I'm telling y'all. Everybody want to sit up here and they want to get these Louis Vuitton purses, the latest iPhone, the latest clothes, the latest this, that. Be strict and be on your shit when it comes to protecting your children. Yeah, I was told I was too overprotective. For real? Well, I'm just going to be overprotective then. There was a story I remember on Oprah some years ago. This woman, I remember this case was like, it was like world, like, well, I guess like nationwide. They were looking for this little girl. She was on her bike, and her mother always walked her around on this bike. You know, you go at a block, you know, the child trying to learn how to ride a bike. And the mother's friend was like, well, you always got her, you know, just let her ride a bike by herself. She'll be okay. She's just going around a block. The mother was like, nah, I'd rather be with her. You know, oh, girl, just let her ride a bike by herself. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. And the mother did just that. Let the little girl ride a bike by herself. It got later, darker, and later. The little girl, she went home. Mother went out looking for her. The next day rolls around. The little girl still ain't home. The next day rolls around. No sign of this little girl. She's about, what, 9 years old? No sign of her. And they found her body in a dumpster right along with her little bike that she was riding. Where that friend at? That friend was nowhere to be found. The friend who told her to let her daughter go ride a bike by herself. And see, if I listen to an asshead like that, that kind of stuff could have happened. It could have hit home with me and my child. Listen to this so-called friend saying, let my child go. So me being an overprotective mother, you're damn ass right. I was an overprotective mother because I ain't played with nobody when it came to my child. I ain't let anybody in my home around my baby. Okay? Be overprotective when it comes to your children. The way you protect that phone, that Louis Vuitton purse, or that Prada purse, or whatever this, that. The way you protect that materialistic shit, protect your babies. Okay? We just get tired of, it's maddening to keep reading about this, and it's always the same scenario. Mother meets a guy. Mother moves guy in. Guy just unalives everybody in the house because he's mad. Be strict. Do your research before you allow these men to come into your life and into your house, ladies. Please. Please, especially if you have small little children. If you got small kids that can't protect themselves, please. We have computers now. We got phones now. All this stuff. Check this stuff out. A lot of stuff is public record. Check it out. Okay? Before you let this fool in your house and around your children. I'm telling you. We see this stuff just way too often. And it's always the same issue. And on the flip side of that, men, if you're a single father out here and you're looking for it, okay, again, you want love, you want to be in love, you want that woman to come in and help you, you're looking for a mother to help you with your children or whatever. Okay, that's all good, but check her ass out too. Okay? Because another woman, she was just sentenced for overdosing her child with cough medicine and leaving the child in the bath and scalding hot water in the bathtub. And the child had died. So that's what I mean. You got to be careful too, men, on who you bring around your children. Okay? A lot of people's criminal records and stuff is public record. Check it out. Just run a name search. I'm telling y'all. We see this stuff too much. From child molestation and rape and kidnap of these children. It's the sickest stuff ever. And it does. It makes your stomach just turn into knots. I'm telling you. And it makes you so angry that human beings are out here preying on your children. And you think because he looks nice, he smells good, he drives a certain kind of car, or he charms you a little bit, or probably wine and dine you, that he gonna be somebody? It takes more than that. I know with me it does. I was real strict bringing somebody around my child. I ain't play that shit at all, for real. But that's all I really want to talk about. I'm eating me some Peter Brittle. It's good, cool. But y'all take care. Lay low, stay out the way. Protect your babies. Look these men up. And men look the women up. Because there's some women out here, they, boy. Y'all lay low, stay out the way. God bless.